Hello and welcome everybody to our nice podcast 2020. My name is Jan. I'm with the Center for Intercultural Competence at the University of Göttingen. I would like to introduce you our Merle and Ruhiyya, two participants of the nice program 2020. So welcome Merle, welcome Ruhiyya. I'm really excited to hear about your nice experience. Can you give a brief explanation of the NICE program for people who are not familiar with?
It's a virtual program for students. It's a partnership program on intercultural competence and entrepreneurship. And this is the partnership program of several universities, if I'm not wrong, about 9 universities, including my university, Lund University, Edinburgh University, and other universities. And it's conducted, there are several opportunities if you join this program. There is first online modules on intercultural competence and entrepreneurship.
Great opportunity for everyone who has no idea about entrepreneurship beforehand, because I don't have it. It's not really part of what I study, but it's really it's building up on the knowledge of the modules before, and it's giving a really great overview and ideas on how to start when you don't know where to start. So I would recommend it.
Can you tell me something about your global challenge and the process of solution development?
So our global challenge was secure societies and protected freedoms.
In the process, when we were thinking about different ideas how to do that, I think the personal input and personal experiences are very helpful. Like everybody puts his own experience, his own knowledge into creation of development of certain ideas. And I think in our case, everybody contributed to this idea. We came to this idea not directly. We came step by step. First, we gave this idea, then we thought, no, it's not very practical. So we moved to another step. And then this COVID-19 also influenced our decision on this idea. And as well, I can also add that maybe also my master thesis topic also influenced this selection of this topic, because I'm currently doing my master thesis at Lund University, and my topic is about corporate responsibility. And so we linked our business idea to corporate responsibility, because you may know that under UN Guiding Principles on Business and Human Rights of 2011, all businesses have to respect human rights. And so we linked our business idea to this social responsibility, corporate social responsibility of businesses.
What means entrepreneurship for you?
Entrepreneurship helps us to solve our certain needs and problems.
That sounds nice. Yeah, I think I just have like a few words. I would feel it's about innovation, maybe for me, and I don't know. You should be being productive, like really moving forward and going for it, and don't being afraid of failure. Just creativity and just going straight forward with your idea, and believing in your idea is really important, I think.
Why is intercultural competence important for entrepreneurship?
I think it's very important. First of all, it has been acknowledged that intercultural team brings more business and more profit. Uh, Second reason is when you are doing business in another country, you need to know the culture. You should understand their preferences, their attitudes. You should know the details.
Obviously it's very important to know about the culture, so that you have, obviously, if you have an international team, but also what I really like about working with people from different countries is that you get a lot more input, because we may have like similar upbringings from like in the same country, but if you have people from all over the world, you get like, especially with finding an app or whatever that should work like globally, hopefully one day, it's interesting to see, okay, this one would work in Germany, but would it work in other countries with the culture they have and the problems they have? And what problems are there? Are there similar problems? Is there something that we need everywhere or that we don't need somewhere? Especially also because of the culture, because I think there are some ideas that might appeal to a certain culture type but not to another, or you need a different approach. Where I really like the idea, there was an example with IKEA who
Yeah.
adapt their furniture to the countries, depending on how much people live in a household and stuff like that. And to know about this, it's always better to know it firsthand with people from all over the world, instead of just assuming, oh, I have this idea of how people live in whatever country, but it's probably not true. So it's better to work with people from that country, and they will have connections. That's also like very important, because we also talked about a lot about the networking and stuff. So if you connect with people in an intercultural team, you're already building your network. So that's also what I think is great about it.
What was your favorite thing about NICE?
It was really interesting, especially like with Ruhiyya. We also talked some outside the meetings. We just like talked about our life as well, and like getting ideas and working on it. And I also really liked the videos that were in the modules, like um, all the stuff on communication. Like I'm really interested in this just in my private life, like
Exactly.
how communication works and how you can make it better. And I think the whole thing was a nice experience.
Yes.
I tend to use the word way too often. Yes, but everything that came, and obviously then we made the second place at the pitch. I mean, that was great. I wouldn't have expected this, so I can't decide on just one thing. So all in all, I think it was a great experience.
Yeah.
I mean, it was quite some work, obviously, in between, and we had some struggles, but also learning through this, and yeah, just the
Yeah.
whole thing. I liked everything.
So all nice
Learned from
experience was nice.
yeah.
About NICE. What is your takeaway from NICE for your future?
I have learned a lot about intercultural competence and how to do business, entrepreneurship. And I currently apply this knowledge in my Airbnb business because I'm renting out the rooms in my house in Sweden. And I'm a super host in Airbnb. And during this period, I had a lot of guests from different cultures, from different countries. And now before our guest is coming, I'm trying to research about the country, about the culture, in order to understand the person and provide better service.
And on a more personal level, I think I got a lot more confident in voicing my ideas and concerns in a group. And I don't know. So I think, yeah, a little bit more confidence and a little bit more knowledge about where to look for resources. I mean, we had some TED Talks, and obviously I know about that, but also some other interesting pages, and just all in all, a bit more, yeah, a bit more understanding also of what entrepreneurship really means. That's also interesting, even especially because it's not part of what I study. So, and I think a lot of the ideas are not only useful if you want to start a business, but also any idea like how to start and how to make a plan and then move it forward. So that will be helpful in studying all the time how to push forward and how to create ideas.
Yeah. you should not be afraid of risk. You should go forward in business.
Thank you, Merle and Ruhiyya, for this interview and that you shared your experience of the NICE program and gave personal thoughts and insight for other people. I wish you a good time, all the best, and I say goodbye and hold on.